The Chiefs offense heading out here in the big one, the Super Bowl. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on second and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 46. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. The last run got 3, now here's second and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in the Super Bowl. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're...
KC's offense ready to take over. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want a carbon copy. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 123 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme.
Now we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. They fake the give. Now Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Finding Gray going across the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Yellow. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. Able to slither by. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets him to about the 44. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this one to Kelce. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
And again, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation, because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. Mahomes now on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. Like 209 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Runs over him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Chiefs now getting set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his second drop, indeed, not a good look. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist.
What a difference a year makes, huh?
No kidding, man. Couldn't be in a better position.
Facts. You can take your pick of where you want to sign, just like last year. This is a big-time opportunity for you to secure the bag.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. So you got any advice for me?
You've been around long enough to know what you gotta do. I trust your instincts. So just use your head and take into consideration what the best fit for you is gonna be.
That's the plan.
So, what's it gonna be?
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Bears on Monday night.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Chicago Bears. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And
the Bears offense, after a long summer, getting ready to go for the first time. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 39. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
he was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Off play action, Fields. His throw incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 1st and goal from the 6. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes their early time.
On on 2nd and 7. Fields.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a first down throw, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And his throw here's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Hands it off out of the gun. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll go down at the 28. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 22 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Play action. It's Fields. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Touchdown! From a yard out. And the Bears take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Sir.